what's called the Rock Pile at Mountain Meadow Ranch. We've been here for, I think it's been like 3 weeks now. We were here for most of March and came back to record some videos, and I'm recording a time lapse right now for our last virtual campfire. And so I have some time on my hands until the sun sets over there behind me. And I have been thinking, and I've been reflecting, and I was wanting to record this video for a while. I don't know if I'll post it, but sometimes it's good just to record stuff to verbal process with myself. It's quiet up here, and just over the last few months, the world's been different and weird and confusing and challenging for a lot of us. My arm's getting tired. I gotta switch it up. And I've been reflecting on something that Jesus said, a parable. The parable of the guy who finds a treasure in a field, and then he goes and he reburies the treasure, and then he goes and he sells everything he has, and he buys that field, and he digs up the treasure. He gets the treasure, and he gives up everything. Gives up everything because of the value of what he found in the field. And I was thinking, man, if I told you guys right now, or if someone told me there's $1 million buried up on this hill somewhere, and all you have to do is find it. It's like bars of gold, or 10 million. I don't know, $1 billion. How much would it have to be to make it worth it? But if I dropped a coordinate on where I was right now, you'd be here pretty quick, I betcha. You might quit your job. You might go buy a excavator, sell your house, buy a big rig, and start digging a hole in this mountain until you find it. And I think what Jesus was getting at is just do you understand the value of what I'm bringing to the earth? My kingdom is worth all of it, all of you. And I think it goes well with just the way our world has kind of panned out and shaken out. Just the dislodging of a lot of our security and a lot of our idolatry. And I've been reading a book called The Gift of Knowing Yourself, which doesn't sound like a book that I would read, but I'm doing it. Introspection is hard, but good. The Gift of Knowing Yourself, the book. It talks about wherever you're irked the most, or where you flare up quick, or where your pride is quick to respond, or where you're most scratchy or crusty, is probably where your idolatry lies, or at least where your false self is how it terms it, how you're putting on a mask and trying to function without God in this world. And so just with the pandemic and all the craziness, we've really lost a lot of what we held on to. And I think the question for me that I've been wrestling with is Jesus enough? Could I live with nothing else? And can I give up everything? Am I willing to lay it all down? My house, my wife, my kids, my school bus, my reputation, the version of myself that I present to the world. Can I lay it down and just follow him? Can you be not a videographer? Can you be not a dad? Can you be not whatever you hang your hat on? Are you okay to not be that anymore? And a lot of people have been forced to not be what they used to be. And the identity crisis is hard to deal with. And we spend our time numbing and watching the news and watching Netflix and trying to run away from this feeling that we're not okay. And I think my challenge for myself is just to sit in the feeling of not being okay and wonder why and what I've built my life on, and if it's solid, and if I really do value the kingdom of God the way Jesus values it. And so that's my thoughts, my musings on my last day here at the ranch with the sun setting. Would I give it all up? Can I give it all up? Is my whole life just a process of giving it all up? I don't know. I hope you guys are doing well, and if you were hoping for a school bus video, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. There'll be another one soon, don't worry. I'll show you this time lapse. Can you see it? I'll show you the time lapse when it's done. Whoa, my face is so red. Is it red over here? The sunset's doing wild things. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy some silence now. I'll talk to you YouTube people later. Peace.